is gluten-free. I like to play around with recipes sometimes, guys, even if it's like gluten-free or whatever, because, you know, I like to say, yes, I made this and it's gluten-free. And people are like, oh, you know, there's a lot of people who are tolerable to flour and stuff, so. Oh, Big Mike, I forgot to say thank you so much for the follow. I'm really sorry, mate. Did I not hear it or something? Maybe I'm a bit deaf going in the old age. Thank you, Big Mike, for the follow, and also Alcalator. What a name. Thank you both for the follows. Guys, welcome Big Mike and Alcalator to the channel. Both, how are you doing today? I know I've already asked you, Mikey, but hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're having a fantastic day and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really do appreciate it. So, I'm going to add a little bit of flour to this now. This is almost bound together pretty well, but I don't want it too dry. Just a little bit more, just to stop that wetness to a degree. There we go. That's more than enough. More than ample. So we're happy with that. Ciao Puppy, thank you so much for the follow as well, my friend. Hope you're enjoying your dinner with your fiance. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Welcome, and hope you're having a fantastic evening, if it's an evening or morning, whichever it is. Thank you, my friend. Guys, please welcome Ciao Puppy to the channel as well, guys. Please make all of my followers welcome. Really do appreciate it. Morning, folks. Morning, Star Spirit. How are you doing? How are you feeling this morning or this afternoon? I'm guessing it's morning because you said morning. So how are you doing this morning? I'm more sick than yesterday. I can't catch a break. I'm so tired. Need sleep, but I can't sleep at least. You're streaming. Got something to watch. Tubby, I hope you feel better, my friend. You know, it is not nice when you're ill. I hope you feel better. I haven't been ill, touch wood, for quite some time. Ever since I started eating like this, I haven't been ill. So I haven't had a cold, haven't had nothing wrong with me really. Not regarding like flu or, you know, feeling down, sore throats, anything like that. I feel fantastic. I hope you recover from it, my friend. Hope you feel better soon. Haven't left my room, so if you don't come in, you're fine. Oh dear. They told me different techniques and I got different ideas. Oh, Ciao Puppy fell out the cup. Well, I haven't been watching it. It's there's quite a few bits in there at the moment, or bits, but just badges and things. I turned on the ones for the tips as well. Turned on the ones for the follows. Turned one on obviously for the bits and cheers when I do get my buttons, so you can go crazy with it. Guys, I just need to blow my nose. It's really annoying me. So I haven't got a cold, but whenever I'm cooking or cooking onions or garlic or something, my nose just goes really funny. It doesn't quite stream as much, but I don't know. It's just really weird. I've heard a few people actually have that same thing, to be honest with you. When they're cutting onions or garlic, their nose starts to run a little bit, and I'm just like, I don't know, maybe it's something in the onions, or that makes like your sinuses make you kind of cry so your nose runs, you know. I don't know. I am not a doctor. I don't know these things. So I'd like to ask you how you would you smoke a turkey? Would you do it whole, butcher it in pieces, and how would you prep it for cooking on smoke? Depends on what kind of smoker you're using. Have you got a pre-made one? Have you got one outside, a big one, or what are you going to do first? What equipment are you using? And then second of all, once I know what smoker you're using, it will all depend on what joint and how long it goes in there for. You can smoke anything really. It's not. There's no specific thing to it, Big Mike. You know, you can use any kind of joint really to smoke it. Obviously, the smaller the cut of the meat, the quicker it will smoke and cook as well. So, you know, you can probably half smoke it and then finish it off in the oven. There's loads of ways around it, you know, and how strong of smokiness you want in that dish as well, my friend. So, you know, there's lots of options in that. Just after 5 AM, ready to go home. Oh wow, have you been working, Star Spirit, all night? I don't even know if it's cold or flu. Probably going to the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, get yourself checked out. If you're not feeling better, get yourself checked out, Tubby. As I said, hope you feel better, buddy. It's an offset Texas style smoker in a barrel pit. Oh wow, that's a really big piece of equipment. I've never used one. So, wow. So, what is it in the floor, is it? It's like a proper offset Texas style smoker in a barrel pit. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, as I said, it depends on the strength you want on it, and it depends on the joint of meat you have. But, you know, there are different times, different temperatures. My best suggestion would be to play around with it just to see, like, the strength of the smoke. So if you put something in half an hour, just to test it off and then see how strong the flavour is. If it gets too strong, maybe take it out halfway and finish cooking it in the oven. You know, you've got options there to play around with it, my friend. But that sounds pretty cool. Time to be brave and actually get up to go to the shop. Pray for me. Keep away from those Jaffas, Muzzer. Keep away from them. I'm only messing with you, mate. Only messing. So, we've got our lovely mincemeat. That's done. We're going to roll the feta balls while we're here. Get them on the tray. And we'll pop the tray in the fridge. So we can carry on doing other bits and pieces. I'm going to change... Shall I change boards? I'm going to cut the... How am I going to do this now? I'm going to use the... I'll tell you what, I'll cut the feta up on here, and then I'm going to change the board, put it on the tray, and then we're going to get the red board for the... just to mould them. Right, okay, that's cool. I'm going to wash my knife, and then I'm going to cut the feta up. No offset means it has a firebox on the side, vent hole, so that the smoke goes into the barrel and off the pit. It's a stand-up pit. Alright, that's cool. So it's inside a barrel, and then the smoke goes into the pit. So it's like a... That's pretty cool. That is awesome. Did you make that yourself, Big Mike? That is really cool. I've never really used smokers a lot. I'm not going to lie to you, my friend. I'm not very experienced with them. So, you know, I'm probably not the best person to ask about smoking. But, as I said, my main advice to you, buddy, is just have a trial and error with it and see what works for you. Is it something new you've just built, or you bought, or you really want to get into? You know, I'll tell you who probably best to be doing that. Is Gordon's Barbecue. Is he still here? I don't know if you do smoking, buddy. I don't know if it's worth you talking to him, if he's still here in the channel. I know you do barbecue meats and stuff, but I'm pretty sure you use a smoker, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Probably worth talking to him if he's still here. I know he just usually pops in because I think he usually has work by the afternoon or gets ready for work. If he is still here. I paid $100 for it. Alright, that's not too bad. That's not that expensive, I guess, for it. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Feel so sick. If I can't sleep, I'll be back. No problem, Tubby. I hope you feel better, buddy. I'm really sorry you're not feeling very well. You know, hope you feel good. I feel better, sorry. Yeah, so for the smoker, I'd say, you know, as I said, I'm not very familiar with it. I don't have one. I've had some experience with smokers, but, you know, I'm not the best expert with them. So I'm really sorry I haven't got as much information as I have given you. I wish I could give you a little bit more information, but, you know, I'm really sorry, buddy. I hope some of my information has helped you. No, I don't know if you saw my last message when we were talking about Crowded Kitchen. I told you I love cooking and that my true passion is barbecue. Oh right, you were. I'm sure. Was I in the channel with you when I saw you there, Big Mike? Because I know I've dropped in once or twice with Crowded Kitchen. I've only seen him very rarely. I know he's a busy guy. but you know, he is. I do enjoy his stream now and again when I can see it. Right, this is going to be a bit crumbly, so just thinking the best way to do this. I'm not going to have a great deal of feta in each ball. It's just going to be literally a little bit. It's going to be very hard to do because obviously it's quite crumbly. We want a tiny ball. We don't want a great deal in there. Or, do you know what will be easier? And I think it will be, is just to actually put the feta with the meat, and then it will just save so much hassle. Which I might do. I'm just going to crumble a little bit of feta in because this is just going to be an absolute pain in the backside. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm just going to put the feta in with the meat. So you got some feta going in there. I'm not going to put a great deal in there. But, you know, I was thinking about, yeah, putting it in the middle, but even then it's just not going to look right. It's going to crumble all over the place. It doesn't really melt feta, not really. It has a quite high kind of temperature, so put a few bits in there and we'll put the rest back in the fridge. That's fine. I'm not going to go crazy with it. And plus, if I did it individually, right, we're going to have too much feta in there. It's also going to be bringing up the fat content quite considerable if we did it that way. So it's probably best off we just crumble it in, you know. I told you guys, most of my recipes are just experiments or ideas, and then I just come in on the stream and just do them, you know. So I do change things around a little bit, you know, whichever. You guys probably just thought, oh, he's going to add it anyway, and you didn't realise what I was doing, so whichever. It's cool. I'm sure you guys don't really mind. You just want the end product. No, I don't know if you. I'm doing my first turkey. I have done brisket, pork butt, pork shoulder, pork butt, pork. Is it like pork rump? Is it? Pork ribs. I hope to do more. Have cooked other things for my family, but those are larger cuts of meats. Or you can do a couple of piece feta in each bowl. Yeah, we could.